Welcome to our Riverbend Roadshow. Good evening. I'm Josh Rowe.
And I'm Latricia Thomas. We are in downtown Chattanooga.
Yes.
The biggest party of the summer is underway as these gates have been open for about 30 minutes.
That's right. When you saw us about a half an hour ago, there were a lot of people around us. Right now, there's only probably a couple dozen behind us there. A lot of folks in there. You know, the bands haven't started yet. The first act takes the Coke stage at 7 o'clock tonight. We listened to Blackjack Symphony do a sound check earlier. They're a Journey cover band. They sounded great. Now, the folks who are in there, they're probably, eating a little bit, getting ready for the music.
That's right. We have a preview of everything that you can expect to see if you come down here not only tonight, but the other nights of the festival. Riverbend, at some points over the years, has seen 350,000 people combined for this festival, 90,000 for a single night. So definitely this is the place to be in the scenic city over the next few nights.
That's right, 36 years at Riverbend. The headliner tonight is Boz Scaggs. Now, there are 5 different stages, so if you're not a big Boz Scaggs fan, you can listen to a lot of other people play throughout the night, although I know that you are a big Boz Scaggs fan.
I am a big
Boz Scaggs fan. You listen to Lido Shuffle on the way over here?
All the time.
Yeah, I know.
We have a spectacular view of Riverbend from our NewsChannel 9 Skycam. That is above AT&T Field. They have launched tonight. We are the only drone allowed in the area. FAA is here monitoring personal drones, and they are not allowing those over the festival. So this is the place to get your bird's eye view of what's going on inside these gates.
And as we get closer to 7 o'clock, of course, there'll be more people in there, so that shot will be even more impressive then, but it looks good right now. That is one way to get a look at the festival. Another way to get a look at the festival is behind the Coke stage.
That's right, and that is where we find News Channel 9's Allison Levine. She is on a boat on the Tennessee River, probably with a nice breeze blowing in her hair. Allison, how's it out there on the water?
Josh, Latricia, it is an absolutely beautiful day out here. We took a ride up from the park launch, and it was a pretty beautiful ride with a nice breeze. And if you're coming out here today, TWRA wants you to keep in mind a few safety tips. Make sure that if you're anchoring like these boats that you see behind me, hoping to get a good view of some of the music happening tonight, make sure that you have a strong enough and heavy enough anchor for your boat so that you're not flying all over the place and causing trouble for some other people. Also, make sure that you have functional lights on your boat. We also want you to know that TWRA is asking that you have a Type B fire extinguisher, and of course, very important, be sure to have life vests for everyone on board, just again to be safe. So come out here, have fun, get a view of Riverbend from the back of the stage. You can still hear the music just as well. All right, Josh, Latricia, back over to you guys.
That is the spot to be. Much cooler there on the water than here on the street or probably in the grass either out there.
It is. That is one thing you have to deal with when you come to Riverbend is the heat. So make sure you are hydrated, you wear appropriate clothing. Let's talk about the headliners for tonight.
Sunscreen. You need sunscreen. It is very bright out here tonight. Don't go home sunburned tonight for sure.
That's right. The headliners tonight taking the stage at 7 o'clock on the Coke stage. Blackjack Symphony. Boz Scaggs, as we said, the headliner, he takes the Coke stage at 9:30. But before that, lots to do inside these gates.
That's right. Kayla Strayer is inside the gates right now. What do you see in there, Kayla?
Hey, Josh, Latricia. So it's no coincidence I'm hanging out here by the beer tent, but it's for a good reason. All the beer sold here is going to local nonprofits. Some of the profit from the beer money. You can also donate some of these jars. But check out what I learned today. Getting thousands of beer cans, ice cold and ready to sell. It's a long day for Doug and Angie Casey. They're volunteers with Nuga Rugby. They're running several beer tents at the festival to raise money for the team.
We get to stand back here and sell beer with all the rugby family, and we get to meet the public. We have regular customers that come back every year, so it's a blast for us. It really is.
We need to check our ice.
Just across the street from the rugby tent, more ice and more beer. Money made from this tent goes to the nonprofit Tennessee Heartwood. Davis Monger says they depend on Riverbend to keep their mission of preserving public land alive.
Works wonderfully. We're very appreciative of this opportunity every year. Much of our operating budget comes from this fundraiser.
Now, as you can see, not too many people are standing in line to get beer just yet. I'm told around 9 o'clock, though, it starts getting really busy. they're telling me that about 100,000 cans of beer is expected to be sold throughout the whole week. And like I said, some of that money is going back to local nonprofits. Josh, Latricia, I'll send things back to you.
Thank you, Kayla. Now, we have moved over here to the entrance point, the express line, to be more specific, because there's a lot of things you need to keep in mind if you're going to come out to Riverbend tonight.
That's right.
First of all, this is Leslie.
This is Leslie.
Hi.
Leslie is working the express line. The only way you can get through this shorter line is to not bring your bag or any chair. And Leslie is going to show how you want people to go through. It's a real quick and simple process. Right down, all the way. Am I good to go? Down the back?
How'd you do, Leslie? Thank you very much. Nice hair, Leslie.
Thank you very much.
All right. I'll let you get back to work now.
Thank you.
So the rules in any line, though, no backpacks, no large purses, and that is very important because if you come to this line with one, they're going to send you back with it.
That's right, and they're saying as far as the large purses go, about a foot by a foot, that's as big as it possibly can be, so keep that in mind. If you show up with a bigger purse than that, they're going to make you go put that in your car.
That's right.
Yeah.
You cannot put chairs in the spot before the gates open, and you also can't leave stuff for the night before. So those are the rules you need to know before you come down.
That's right. We have a lot more information, not just rules here, a lot more stuff to show you coming up later in this show.